Today is a celebration of love, of commitment, of friendship, of family, and of two people who are in it forever. I'm here, we are all here, because we want to remind you that love isn't happily ever after. Love is the experience of writing your story. It's not one moment, not even this moment. It's every moment. Big ones like saying I love you, moving in together, getting engaged, but mostly a million little ones that come in between the big moments, falling asleep next to one another, making dinner together, spending holidays with your family, getting a big hug when you get home from work. These everyday moments fuse together into one big experience. And even though this experience is so incredible, words fail us when we try and explain it. That's just the way it is with love. It's meant to be felt, not described.
Nie wiem, czy jestem taka najprawdziwa, czy trochę najpada.
To może trochę to dobrze.
No, ale wiesz, że nie będę mogła wymówić tych słów?
Będziesz.
Unreservedly, unexpectedly. What was that? Eternally, unexpectedly, eternally, exclusive.
Eternally no. Eternally no.
But I feel so bad, I regret. I was reciting this all of
My sister was going to wear red. I think
I know, it's
I've met this girl I like, but I'm not sure I'm in her league. She's smart and she's funny, but she's also my colleague. She said yes to my request to get her on a date at a bar in Angel with happy hour from 6 till 8. What followed was fun, laughter and holidays galore. We wined and dined and travelled until we could afford no more. Next time, can I pick the hotel though when we go away? You can plan the rest of the trip as long as I don't have to pay. I know mine is a ground floor flat, but it's got a parking space. If you move to mine, we'll both be fine, because it's such a lovely place. I'm sorry I stayed out so late, but it really wasn't my fault. We drank so much and laughed so much, I just couldn't call a halt. All the lads were out for drinks, so it really was a good cause. Will you let me out of the doghouse if I promise to do the chores? Yes, you can hug me at night, as long as I'm not too hot. But if I move to the other side of the bed, it means you've had your lot. Without you, I would be broken, like a plane without a wing. Anything but a derivative, you are my everything. So I promise to calm down, and trying to be such a lad. And if I do, will you say I do, and become Mrs. Haddad? There's more. You said yes in Iran, and it was the happiest day of our life. Let's make another in Seville when you become my beautiful wife.
Love is what we all share. It's the great unifier, our one universal truth, that no matter who we are, where we come from, what we believe, we know this one thing. Love is what we're doing right. That's why you both are standing here. That's why you all are here, to watch them stand up here. We have all loved in our lifetime, and this moment we're reminded that the ability to love is the very best part of our humanity. All of us here today have our own love stories. Some are short, others long. Some are yet unwritten, while others are just getting to the good part. James, will you keep Justina as your favourite person, to laugh with her, go on adventures with her, support him through life's tough moments, be proud of him, grow old with him, and find new reasons to love him every day?
Hell yeah!
Justina, I give you my hand as I give you my heart.
Unreservedly and unconditionally.
Unreservedly and unconditionally.
I give you my hand as I give you my heart.
Exclusively and eternally.
I give you this ring as I give you my love. Exclusively and eternally.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to introduce for the first time Mr. and Mrs. James Haddad.
Very special and unique occasion. It'll be the first time I get to speak without Justina interrupting me. So I'm going to enjoy this even if others don't. I'd like to start by getting my thank yous out of the way first. There's obviously a lot to get through. So firstly, thanks to each and every one of you, our wonderful family and friends, for being here today. We were touched, genuinely touched by the amount of people that were able to make it here to Seville to share in our special day. Really surprised and overwhelmed by the love, support, and effort and willingness of everyone to travel. Suffice to say, it wouldn't be the same without you all. Obviously, it would be a lot cheaper. About 100 times cheaper, but who's counting? I need to thank the bridesmaids, Kate and Agata. Thank you for all your love and support for Justina. I know she really appreciates it, hence why she wanted you to be by her side today. Obviously, I can't say too much about how good you look because she's definitely the jealous type. I'd have to delete you off Facebook. I need to thank the readers, our readers. So Steph, stand up, Steph. Elliot, thank you. Stand up, Elliot. Justina definitely didn't, and I don't know why she picked it, but it was funny to watch you stumble through it, so cheers. And Dan, stand up, Dan. Cheers, Dan. Had the easiest job in the house with such wonderful poetry that you had to read. To my granddad. The star of the show. We couldn't think of anyone better to lead us into marriage. Everyone, my grandma and granddad celebrated their 60th wedding anniversary last year. It's definitely worth a clap. So yeah, I'd like to raise a toast, my first toast to my grandma and granddad. Yeah, a big part of marriage is the union of two families, and I'm very lucky with my new family. I've struck oil. We've here the immediate family have Justina's mum, Hania, dad, Sławek, brother, Bartek, and his partner, Karolinka. From day one, they welcomed me with open arms. My first day in Krakow, and they were there. They've given us unlimited love and support. And yeah, they've just been immense. I can't thank you enough. They've actually, someone said to me the reason why we'll probably get along with so well with them because mum and dad don't speak English and they've never understood a word that I've said. So to dispel that myth, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to try and say a few words to them directly in their native tongue. Chciałbym wam serdecznie podziękować za waszą miłość i wsparcie. Od samego początku za akceptowaliście mnie z otwartymi ramionami i za to jestem wam bardzo wdzięczny.
Yes, yes.
Come on! Bardzo się cieszę, że jestem częścią waszej rodziny. Z niecierpliwością czekam na wiele odwiedzin do Krakowa. Obiecuję, że będę bał i troszczę się Justynkę i trzymał z daleka od wybryków.
Dobra, dobrze, dobrze? Bardzo dobrze.
Thank you very much.
I think we should all put our hands together for a round of applause. And the round of applause is for just how utterly glorious that you're looking today. So I think you should stand up. Stand up, stand up, stand up. And give us a twirl. Because you really do look sensational today. Thank you for having me and my family here with you. Justina and I met back in 2004 at university where we were studying law together. And she rocked up in her tracksuit, no makeup, no courtesy, no pleasantries, just like she'd rolled out of bed. And we were simply thrown together on our very first day. This was 13 years ago. I think the first thing that struck me about her were her magnificent blue eyes. They seemed to be pleading with me from across the room. And the next thing I noticed was her broken English and her very peculiar voice and accent. But, funnily enough, knowing Justina came in very handy as she actually corrected my essays and dissertation and corrected my English. So I got very good grades in the end, so thank you for that. James, you're a very lucky man and the envy of every man, I am sure, in this room, including my boyfriend, who is drooling over her today. There is one thing I know, and it is this, that there isn't a woman on this planet that will love you like she does. And I think that's got to be the most fundamental thing in any marriage. And if I was a man, I would have married her years ago. She will be such a fabulous companion in your life together. What a journey you're going to have. There will never be a dull moment, of that you can be sure. She is an absolute credit to her parents, her mother, father and brother here today, and her brother's fiancé. And looking at them today and how proud they are, I don't think I've ever seen a family so proud of their little woman. So, Justina, James also looks very ravishing, and you are also a very lucky girl. Justina and James, if we can all raise our glasses. I would like to really, really wish you the best on your journey together. And I would like to say thank you, everybody, and I hope you've enjoyed the food. And Justina, if we can all repeat, don't waste the fizz. Don't waste the fizz.
I can't thank you enough for all your unconditional love and support over the years. Even in the tough times when you couldn't even bear to look at me, like when I was 16 years old and I came home with a massive diamond earring in each ear. And Mum, you said to me, James, why are you trying to impersonate Elton John? It wasn't, it was David Beckham actually, but I'll let you off. Or Dad, the time that I came home, the first time I came home with a massive big beard and you casually asked me if I was joining Hezbollah. No comment was the answer to that. Where to start? So, we met at work, as most of you know. When my boss came into my office and told me that a new tax lawyer was joining the team, I thought that's possibly the most boring news I've ever heard. I'm going back to sleep, I mean work. And as Justina will tell you, I'm not often wrong, but I was certainly wrong about that. And Justina joining our team was a seminal moment in my life, a game changer, and it certainly wasn't boring. We soon came to realise that she wasn't that interested in finance law, but more so the law of attraction. And who'd blame her? Oh, it was early on in our fledgling relationship that Justina turned to me and warned me confidently and assertively, James, you may not realise it yet, but I am a kipper. You're a what? A kipper. I'm pretty sure she meant a keeper, but at that point I knew something fishy was going on. I'd like to raise a toast to my kipper, my stinker, to Justina.
So, back when we were, James, 16, 17, Farnborough Sixth Form College, meeting a guy driving a Vauxhall Corsa dressed in Timberland boots, Avisu jeans, an Averex jacket, an Armani t-shirt, 2 Diamante earrings, a big chain, boasting that he's one of the best garage MCs that's not actually got a contract, okay? Also on the side driving for Domino's. Domino's is a decent delivery driver, give him credit. And I thought, look, how far have you come? As I was saying, James had improved year in, year out. He's like a fine wine, you know. I think he's at his vintage now with Justina. I think he's only a positive, you know. Forget about those old days. So I just really want to have a toast to this couple, because today when you were walking down the aisle, I've seen no one more happy, and I've never seen this guy that I consider to be my best friend more happy than you guys have been today. So if we can raise a glass and toast to Justina and Haddad, and for all the happy years to come.
To my dad, my father figure, role model, undoubtedly Iran's greatest export. never ceases to amaze me how hard working you are still to this day, how selfless you are. It's very much appreciated and we love you for it. To my mum, mother dearest, kindest, most caring woman, you've loved me endlessly and tirelessly throughout the years. Sorry for any sleepless nights I caused you along the way. Yeah, and thank you for everything. I love you to bits and I'll do anything to make you proud. No tears, please.
Ooh, Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ah, it's the magical mystery kind. Ah, must be alive. Bye bye to the too good to be true kind of love. Oh, I could die. Oh, now I could die.
You're insecure, don't know what for. You're turning heads when you walk through the door. Don't need makeup to cover